Good morning, I am Luniva Dangol. Today I will be presenting my investment appraisal of Project Nexus, which is a proposed project by Cogniforge Analytics. The aim of this presentation is to evaluate the project financially and decide which option of the company should invest in. Talking about executive summary, Project Nexus focuses on developing a proprietary AI-powered predictive analytic engine. At the moment, the company relies on third-party APIs, which increases cost and limits flexibility. This project aims to reduce the dependency. Two options, alpha and beta, were evaluated over a 5-year period, including all relevant cost, revenues, and working capital changes. Although both options are viable, option alpha shows more stable risk-adjusted performance. Cogniforge Analytics is a B2B SaaS AI consulting company that mainly serves SMEs. Its service helps business improve operational efficiency, sales forecasting, and customer segmentation. Project Nexus is designed for retail and e-commerce sectors, where accurate demand forecasting and inventory management are critical. What is WACC? WACC to appraise the project, I used weighted average cost of capital or WACC. WACC represents the average rate of return a company is expected to pay to all its capital providers, including equity and debt. It's used as the discount rate in investment appraisal because it represents the minimum return the company must generate. Let's discuss about the formula of WACC. The formula of WACC is shown here. It's calculated as the weighted of equity multiplied by the cost of equity plus the weight of debt multiplied by cost of debt. This reflects the company's capital structure and overall financing cost. The interpretation of WACC is shown here. For Cogniforge Analytics, the WACC is 14.64%. This is relatively high, but that's typical for a high growth AI startup, where equity risk is higher. It means that any project undertaken must generate returns above 14.64% to be financially viable and reward investors. Projected 5 years cash flow statement. This slide shows the 5-year projected cash flows for option alpha. Cash flows increase steadily over time, showing that project becomes more profitable as it matures. Overall, option alpha demonstrates stable and predictable cash flows, which reduces financial risk. As we can see here, this slide presents the 5-year projected cash flows for option beta. While project also generates positive cash flows, it involves higher development, training, and inference cost. As a result, the cash flow are less stable compared to option alpha, increasing operational and financial risk. We can talk about investment appraisal here. To evaluate both projects, I used 3 investment appraisal techniques: NPV, net present value, internal rate of return, IRR, and payback period. Together, these methods help assess profitability, return, and risk. Calculation of NPV. Net present value measures the difference between the present value and cash flow and outflows over the life of the project. A positive NPV indicates that the project creates value and should be accepted. IRR, internal rate of return, is the discount rate that makes the NPV equal to 0. It represents the project's expected annualized return. If the IRR is higher than WACC, the project is financially acceptable. Payback period, PVP. Payback period shows the time required to recover the initial investment from net cash inflows. Shorter payback periods are generally preferred, especially for higher risk projects. NPV We can, using the 14.64% WACC, I calculated NPV, IRR and payback for option alpha. The result shows that positive NPV and IRR above WACC and reasonable payback period. This indicates that option alpha is financially viable. For option beta, the results are also positive. However, higher cost increases financial and operational risk, making it less attractive compared to option alpha. Strategic decision. Considering both financial performance and risk, option alpha is preferred choice. It requires lower investment, generates more predictable cash flows and places less strain on company resources. Here is SWOT analysis. The slide presents the SWOT analysis of Perfect Corp, a comparable AI-driven SaaS company. It highlights strong revenue growth and liquidity, but also shows the importance of efficiency and controlled scaling. Opportunity and threat. Perfect Corp's financial performance demonstrates that predictable cash flow and disciplined investment improve long-term shareholder value. This supports the decision to choose option alpha rather than more aggressive strategy. To conclude, both projects option are financially viable. However, option alpha is recommended due to its positive NPV, lower risk profile and alignment with sustainable growth. So that's it. Thank you. मिलेन नि